All right, we're back with another DVD FMV game, another digital leisure game. This is Dragon's Lair 3. Apologies for the weird cropping, but the gameplay is cropped weird, so I had to either pick this screen be cropped correctly or the actual gameplay be cropped correctly. So I picked the gameplay, believe it or not. So this is Dragon's Lair 3. This is not what you would imagine. So there is a Dragon's Lair 3 game called Curse of... I always forget. Let me look it up real fast. Dragon's Lair 3. Curse of Mordred. Mordrock's sister. So that's not what this is. This is not like a DVD version of that game. This instead is... there was a game called Dragon's Lair 3D that came out in the early 2000s. I have it on GameCube right over there. And it's a 3D adventure game, but like in the castle, like in the Dragon's Lair, in Dragon's Lair Cat and Singe's castle. They took the game, they played through it, and then cut it up to make it so you could do QTEs. It's a very baffling piece of software. But anyway, we'll play through it now. It's much longer than the first two games. Probably should take me like an hour or so. And yeah, but we still have the trailers here. Dragon's Lair. I'm not sure what we'll do the 20th anniversary edition. I might play it later. But yeah, you have all these games and all these games. So I'm gonna play through all of these. I've played through these too. So yeah. There's also a bunch of cool featurettes here. There's like a weird music video, like a very 90s music video. Anyway, it's pretty good. But anyway, we'll play the game. We'll watch the trailer like we have in the other two games, and then we'll start after that. Hard mode just doesn't prompt you on when to click the buttons, so you have to click the buttons yourself, and gives you 5 lives, but there's infinite continue, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, we'll play. Very quiet opening cutscene. The rest of the game is much less quiet. And Daphne is still squeaky. So this, I think, is like maybe the original... I don't know if this is like the original like animated opening cutscene or not. But it's definitely animated. She's still mostly nude. Just sort of... And there's Mordrock, so it's both of them together. So now Singe and Mordrock are working together. So it's a mix of both of them. Yep, so go to Singe's castle. And I start time when you see the same castle, but rendered in 3D instead of 2D.
Dirk, the wizard is
like
really
that.
powerful.
So we are going to go into the castle, so there will be recognizable rooms and stuff. There's no drink me room, for example, but there are recognizable rooms in this game for sure. There's also lots of random 3D stuff. But yes, we still have to get through this weird bridge. I will do my best to have all of the cutscenes play out. So you can still see my inputs in the bottom right, just like the other two games. But every once in a while, I will be like mashing X for sword. Split hallway. So sometimes I'll accidentally skip a cutscene, the end of a cutscene, and if that happens, I apologize. So the way the game is actually structured, there should be a third up here. Yes. The way this game is structured is it's cut. The game is cut into like sections, and each section has a boss at the end, and the boss drops an ability. And then we'll go to the next section. These groups of rooms are normally deterministic, except for this set of rooms at the very beginning of the game are randomized. So I have to figure out which room this is and then look at my notes quickly and figure out which room I'm in. But after that, it's all completely the same. The order is never different. So this is the enemy hallway, so it should just be smashing sword here. Save me! That little thing. crumbling room. Yes. Yeah, so this is actually just someone else's gameplay of this game. This is a room on fire. So you will actually see mistakes. We will take damage. We will bonk against walls and stuff. It's just some random person playing the game. Very interesting. Very interesting idea, honestly. So I think we bonk right here, actually. Ding. Yeah. That's not necessary, but it's funny. Okay, so this is the swinging ropes. There we go. Swinging ropes. So this should just be the... All that's left is the orb. Placing the orb on the pedestal. Should all... Only thing that should be that's left here. So this is one of those things where I don't want to click sword too fast and skip the cutscene.
Be careful. It's
I'm gonna let that run.
surprises.
And we did that right that time. And then we're going to smash sword 4 more times after this. We're going to slowly walk over to the pedestal and place it. And then we'll, once we dispatch of those enemies, we will fight the... I think it's called the Robot Knight. But I mostly just call him the Electric Knight. He controls electricity, you know. That's 1. That's 2. This game's much easier than the actual Dragon's Lair 3D game. Because all I have to do is say, hey, attack. And then Dirk does all the work for me. In the actual game, you control Dirk. You have full control of Dirk. It's a very different experience. I might play it. I've never beaten the game. Like, Dragon's Lair 3D, actually. But I might do it at some point. Seems like fun. Got caught on the pillar there. Had nothing to do with that. That was not me. There we go.
I think that door leads to the robot knight.
The Robot Knight, see? Alright. So this is the same boss as in the game, more or less. Just in 3D. Right. Left. Right. Left. One hit, and then we gotta do it all again, and it's almost exactly the same, except the lights are red. The inputs are almost exactly the same. A little different, that's it. But I'm not doing any of the jumping or anything. I'm literally just hitting up, down, left, right, and X. Because I'm using a PlayStation controller. So instead of left up, we're gonna go left to left. It's very confusing, I know. There you go.
The dragon's ring.
The Dragon's Ring.
With it, a new ability is yours.
So now we can do this, like, this whirling attack. Which, again, I don't have control over, specifically. So now everything's in the exact same order. I no longer have to really think too hard. Nope, don't want to go there. Nope, don't want to go there. Aha, that's where we want to go. Yeah, and we also just cut from room to room. There's a bunch of stuff that's cut out of the game, too.
To set traps where you least expect them.
Okay, see, I got hit there. That's 2. 3. Got some health there. 4. One more. And left. And we're done. Get me out of here. Okay, we're going up a bunch here. We're just gonna mash up for a while. Magical disappearing spiral staircase. Appearing and disappearing. There's 1. I'm pressing up 8 times here. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. I'm not controlling every jump, just some of them. There's 7. There's 8. Anyway, sword once, and then we're done. Alright. This is just mashing up a whole bunch of times. 2. Looks like 6 times. 3. This takes a while for it to actually line up properly. 4. Again, just taking a second to line it up. This is not me, this is the game. There's 5. That's 6. Now we're at the Bat King, which is the second boss. We're gonna hit him. No, we're not. Oh, I am gonna hit him.
The Bat King uses sound as his weapon, but he's also sensitive to it.
Yeah, so you try to make as much noise as possible by hitting the 3 bells. So here's 1 bell.
The sound is making a large bell vibrate.
We got hit by that. That did happen. That's 1 bell. 2 more bells. There's a second one. Look, smashed against the ladder. Got hit by the sonar. There's 2. I think there's 1 more now. Or maybe it was just 2 bells and then we hit him. There we go. Alright. Bat King done. Now we can fly. We're not actually done yet, I guess. There's still like a little bit at the end here. Oh, this is gonna be the famous elevator thing. Yeah, the falling platform. This is a famous Dragon's Lair moment. Good noise. We're just gonna mash right here for a little bit here. There we go. And then there's like this pretty painful platform room before we can actually get a password. This would be really annoying if I were actually playing the game and didn't know the answer. But I'm neither playing the game nor do I not know the answers. Left. Right. And right a second time. And that's life, but we don't need it, I guess. We did get hit a couple times, so now we're gonna go up a bunch. Up once. Up twice. Three times. And then we actually have to go back. Because we only had to go up because the red platform was disappearing. So now we can go left. And then once we go up to this green guy, we'll be done. And we're done.
The dragon's wing.
Yeah, so now I can fly.
Will let you glide.
Alright. But we fly in the dumbest way possible. So yeah, see, there's these password screens that I'm sort of quickly mashing through. Easy mode and hard mode have different passwords for each thing, so that's it. That's literally the whole thing, though. 1. Oh man, really? I didn't hit. That's fine. We'll just keep going. It's not a big deal. I definitely did hit sword, just probably not in time. We'll just do this again. So, there's a death screen. Y'all got to see a death screen. All right, we killed it. We killed them, and then I guess. Accidentally mashed through a cutscene. Not a big deal, though. And we need that key to continue. Crossbow's important. That's like our secondary weapon. We will use a lot. I mean, I won't use it. The game will choose to use it occasionally. Now that we collected it, there's like this gunk that rises from the depths. Okay, nothing to do here yet, though. Up. Down, because we're facing away, so we gotta press down there. And we fly. It's good flying animation, still very good. Left. And so sword can double as using your crossbow as well, which I believe in this case we have to do. So you have to hit the eyeball, I think. Yeah, fair. So the eyeball is needed to open the door, but first we're actually gonna go. Oh. So the eyeball part of it is actually automatic then. They fast forward a little bit there. Even though they make us wait for so many other things too. Then we're gonna, yep, use the crossbow, hit the eye, open the door, fly back, blah blah blah. I'm not doing anything here the whole time, see? Nothing's happening. To prove I'm not actually playing this video game almost at all. There you go, see? So that was proof that sometimes sword means crossbow. I think it's gonna happen again right here as well. But for some reason, I don't have to navigate this stuff at all. They could have made me navigate this very easily, but they did not. Smash. Another one of those. Those are very good. Oh. I wasn't paying attention! Just me not paying attention mostly. Very annoying. That's actually a pretty famous thing, like the jumping through the wall part. Like that. That's from Dragon's Lair. Sword. Oh yeah, this is actually a boss, yeah. We got hit there, which is cool. So yeah, we hit one of these. They're hiding, and then we shoot them out of the air. And then they'll go hide again. Get hit again. Couple of deaths, right? I think I've had 2 deaths so far. This is the same entrance as last time.
The flame arrow.
Not paying attention. I think this is the pool room. They have this. Also, I think. And this is another Dragon's Lair level. Can't leave yet. Gotta defeat the boss. Or the, I guess, the, whatever. The enemy. I'm not sure what the difference between red and yellow is here, but it's something. Oh yeah, this is actually a boss fight. My notes just really don't care that it's a boss fight. But this is also from Dragon's Lair itself. It goes left a little bit, like the pot carrying my sword like goes left a second, just like juke you out basically, and that's it. Just like we got there. We got there. Should be one more here after that. Took from me. I don't think any of this was like scripted. There we go. And that's that. So now we actually face Singe. The Singe. Yeah, see? So this is like that room with the, you know, dragon with all of his fortune. There's Daphne. So the fight itself is a little bit different than the Dragon's Lair fight, but not that much different.
Please save me. The cage is locked with the key. The
Around his neck.
keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
And now we run. Yeah, it happens quite differently in the original Dragon's Lair. He's asleep for quite a bit, actually. This time he just kind of wakes up and chases you. It's definitely different.
Look out!
So now we're actually... I'm not doing anything yet. I'm not. Left. Right. Left. Right. And one up eventually. There's your up. Alright. So this is just a very scripted fight. Not much to do here. Just roll under the... I mean, I'm not doing any of the rolling, but this is how you beat this boss. Just roll under the fire, then smash him in the face. Then, yeah, redirect the fire back at him. Now it's a very long cutscene here. Very, very long cutscene. I can answer this.
must say I had you going there for a while, didn't I? A fairly good impression of the princess, don't you
I call
think?
this guy Dark
Although I've never really
Evil
heard her
Dirk.
speak before.
But he has that scaly armor. That's what you are.
Speechless, I see. Well, I would be too if the girl I love turned out to be me. Oh, it's nice to be free again. It was quite stuffy inside Mordrak's little cage. And quite a story, too. Would you like to hear it? Well, of course you do. You see, I tried to sneak into this little treasure room in search of that wonderful sword you're holding. I heard it has qualities that can help me defeat a certain group of cowards I used to call my friends. Former allies serving our long-departed master, Mordrak the Magician. Someone I believe you're familiar with.
Ah, he's one of Mordrak's minions.
Long ago, Mordrak ruled
We do
this
fight
land
Mordrak eventually.
with the help of 6 magical
Spoilers.
essences. Essences he claimed by poisoning the good king that guarded them. But Mordrak was not a very good magician. Had he been, he would not have needed the essences to begin with. Even in his possession, Mordrak could not master the essence's power.
Or maybe this is...
He
we
did
fight
not know
Mordred,
the
actually.
secret.
No, I think it's Mordrak.
This left him vulnerable. And as fate would have it, it led to his downfall. As time
I do
went
remember
by,
this fight
a
from
great
Dragon's Lair
battle
2.
occurred between Mordrak and another great king. Mordrak was defeated and banished into another dimension for all time, leaving behind the essences he worked so hard to steal. Well, seeing as our former master did not need these essences where he was going, my former comrades and I took it upon ourselves to make sure they did not go to waste. Greed, however, led us eventually to war amongst ourselves. But thanks to Princess Daphne, I discovered the secret of the essences. Would you like me to tell you?
Oh my god.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? But I will give you a little hint. You're holding it. Yes, it involves that sword. I would have succeeded, unfortunately.
If it weren't
I'd
for you
forgotten
meddling
the fine
kids.
print on that blasted thing. No being of weak courage and having evil intention shall withdraw this sword from its crystal sheath forthwith.
Alright.
And while struggling to pull it out, that dung dragon Singe snuck up and gave me quite a thumping. Consequently, I found myself playing solitaire for a while, had it not been for you. I see you have quite a collection of essences here. I myself have quite a powerful essence that I
A
stole
lot of gold
from
coins, huh?
Mordrak.
Scrooge
Would you like
McDuck
to
would be
have it?
proud.
I just bet you would. Well, I'm sorry, but I've become quite accustomed to it. But alas, I must be going now, taking my essence with me. Thank you very much for my freedom. Oh, and by the way, I shall be taking your sword and essences with me as well. Now, don't make this difficult.
This is what, like a
If I
4-minute
less, you
cutscene?
just surrender them. So be it, knight. Have it your way.
We just get zapped. I didn't want to skip the cutscene, and so I didn't actually click the thing. I didn't click sword long enough. Fast enough. That's stupid. we saw the cutscene. We did it. By now, I should have been already pressing. That's my fault. Three. Four. I think that's it. Yep, and now we have the ability to have that green shield. Alright. Fire. It's all coming apart. Actually, still continued. This is no better than my last playthrough. There's so many other things you can, like, collect that we're just not collecting. It's funny. What's the half pipe? Okay. So this is still kind of random. 2. So yeah, the half pipe. Y'all remember the half pipe from Dragon's Lair? 3. 4. 5. This should be the hammers now. Yeah. 2. Now I play the smithy. This is like where the anvils and stuff. There it is. Da-da-da! Yeah, you don't parry the anvil. You dodge the anvil. You parry all the other stuff. The sword and the spear and everything. So you gotta step on that thing, stoke the fire, light your thing on fire. They'll actually reanimate the blacksmith. Down into the other area, like that part, and then actually hit it. 1. So I have nothing. I'm not avoiding this at all. So it's just mashing sword. It's actually 3. We're jumping there to not get stunned, I'm guessing. this time I have to press left to avoid this anvil for some reason. Even though I've been doing nothing to avoid any of that stuff, except for the very first time. So, I think this is it after that. Dark Blacksmith, done. Huzzah.
The dragon's flame! Now you can add magical fire to your sword.
Dun 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 dun. Now we're gonna fight the Reaper, which is another famous Dragon's Lair enemy. Or boss, I guess, specifically. Left. Flaming ropes. And normally you see this like via profile, like it's gonna start to look like now. So I just started hitting right. That was wrong. Barrel hallway. Alright, barrel hallway is done. Many doors. Oh, yeah, many doors. Slowly walk up to this key. And so just pick a door. Turns out leftmost is the door you want. This door, this unlocks another door. It's a whole thing. Walk through a door, walk through a random wall. Love that for me. So this should be the Reaper now. Very boring fight. Very, very boring fight. Up sword, up sword, up sword, up sword. Up. Yeah, this is another famous boss from Dragon's Lair. This guy actually just waltzed by without doing anything. That has nothing to do with me. Wait. Wait. Jumping makes this really easy. Like, the reason this boss is interesting in Dragon's Lair is you can't just jump over anything. Alright, Reaper's done.
No! The magic arrow?
Magic arrow, baby.
Be careful of that weapon.
Very,
It's
what's the
cursed.
word? Very squeaky Daphne. So this is the last set of levels now coming up. Which is about right. I died the exact same number. I thought I'd play the second time and die fewer times, but no. I died the same number of times, which means this is just going to be what it is. Mordrock. That noise he makes anytime he starts flying. 1. Very Dirk noise. 2. 3. Then. Okay. I just press up a bunch on this one. One more time, I believe. Okay. I think it's the second shoot here, yeah. Same premise here. Down to fighting the enemies at the end. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. This isn't too bad actually, so I just have the checkerboard, the enemy gauntlet, and then Mordroc himself. It's such a weird thing, the checkerboard. Now sword, sword, up, up. A little different this time. Instead of sword up, it's sword, sword, up, up. And sword up again. Okay. Now we got an enemy gauntlet here. Just hit sword a bunch of times. It's nothing. Bosses are really easy because you just hit sword and then Dirk just does the right thing. Drake. Two. 3. You can sheath a flaming sword like that. 2 Should be one more prompt here. There it is. Got hit a bunch there, but we did beat the level. And I will do my best not to skip any cutscenes here as well, but who knows. To like summon Mordrock, I guess, by like. Let's go.
Help me, Dirk! I'm trapped inside!
Oh my god, Daphne.
Please! Oh, where art thou, oh brave and handsome knight?
I have to sword 1,000 times and then hit right once. So I have to count. Seven. Okay.
Thank you, Dirk.
Dirk, for bringing the dragon's essences to
There he is. There's Mordrock.
Oh, I see you're confused.
My closed
You were
captioning likes
expecting
that
the
word.
princess, of
Mordrock.
course. Well, rest assured that she is safe and sound inside that portal. Forgive me for playing such a cruel trick on you. But you see, I needed someone to eliminate all my enemies and reclaim the essences
Got
that were
me.
stolen from me. I certainly
He
could
got
not
it. He
do
sure
it from this
showed me.
prison. And my dim-witted dragon Singe was certainly no help. That's why I gave you the amulet and pretended to
Oh,
be
he
the
threw me the
princess
amulet. Alright.
to guide you along your way. And I see my plan worked out well. Now, I shall rule this world once more and take the princess as my bride.
Again with the princess. Oh shoot.
You outlived your usefulness to me. Farewell,
I think
Dirk.
it's just two, right? This is one. It's the magic arrow. Two. Three.
You think you won, don't you? Well, as soon as I've absorbed all of the power of the essences, you will find that I'm not so easily vanquished. Blast you, you infernal knight! You ruined my plans! No matter. I've absorbed enough energy to destroy you and everyone else in this pitiful kingdom! Now
That's some
witness
voice
my
acting,
cruel
man. Woo!
power!
That's some voice acting. Four. So same thing, absorb and reflect. Five. We do the same thing again. The exact same thing again. Sorry. Three more times. Six. It's just like classic 3D boss from like 2001. 7. So now this guy has an attack that I cannot actually absorb. I have to just evade. So we're going to evade it real fast. And then the rest will be the same. Waiting a long time completely stunned, huh? Gotta walk all the way around this circular arena. And 2 more here, we're done. 3. Sub-hour. Let's go.
My hero.
Mordrock's just playing jokes after being defeated. Congratulations, you won. Alright. There you go. Credits. So there are some bonus rooms after the credits. Then I might as well play them since they're there. We'll just say that that's good enough. Executive producer, Don Bluth. That's the creator of Dragon's Lair. And we're back to the weird cropping because now this thing is properly cropped again. I've defeated one, unlocked the bonus levels, so we can play the bonus levels now. So it's chains, so all of these, we will just play all of them. Will not take very long. You can see their bonus because Dirk hasn't even been fully rendered. 3. I'm just gonna mash up, I guess. This thing is 5 ups now. This one's chains. So yeah, if you want to play this yourself, if you for some reason have this DVD and want to play the hard mode bonus levels yourself, put in the code CHIP, you'll be able to. If you want to do easy mode, then YTRY. I missed an up or a press there if that wasn't clear. I'll just do it again. It's fine. did not realize that there was one left. I've only beaten these levels once each, so. Another checkerboard. Oh, that's dangerous. Right. Right. Two. Three. All right. Hit fall floor. Three more levels. 3 more levels. That's the longest level though. Except for maybe the very last one, which is weirdly long, despite not having a lot of inputs. 1. 2. 3. 4. This is part of the gameplay, right? The bonus levels in the sense that they're just things they didn't put in the games they didn't finish. So much of like the front, yeah, like the enemies and whatever. The enemies and like sprites and stuff haven't been like loaded in, which is why they're all white like that. The backgrounds are good. Round 1. Metal Madness, round 1. Oh. This thing was a cool idea. That was not finished. It's weird. This thing again for no reason. And that's it. Alright, so that was the last of the bonus round. I promise. Go. Yeah, buddy. You win. There were 2 rounds, and I pressed 2 buttons in each round. There you go. And so that was all of Dragon's Lair 3. Now we can go back to the main menu, and we're back. Yeah, there's some cool stuff here. There's like music video. He's my guy, Dirk. Some very interesting stuff here. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I'll be back with Space Ace after this.